So I'm standing here with the Dama Gazelle herd over my shoulder. This is one of our biggest project species out here. We've done the Dama Gazelle collaring project. We're doing the genomics research project on them. This is one of the species out here that we are growing, we are breeding, we're increasing the herd size, we're increasing the population, the genetic diversity, and it's really important because this is an animal from northern Africa, kind of Nigeria region of Africa is its home range. It's declined 80% in the last decade, and their numbers are well under 500. Now in the United States, there are healthy captive bred populations of these animals. In the state of Texas alone, we've got over 800 of these animals. What I mean when I say captive bred is they are raised in a protective barrier. So we have a high fence that goes around here, and that's to protect them from outside threats mostly, make sure they don't get off property, and then they get away from their breeding herd, they get lost. So we're keeping them isolated in an area, but it is a massive area, and they have to walk hours before they hit the next fence line. Now we provide food and water for them within that habitat so that they're healthy and they don't have to fend for themselves like that because they are in a protective barrier. But it's a very massive spot. So, and it is, captive breeding is just a term that we use in the industry, but it's the term that shows that captive bred populations are the populations that are saving wild species. Because in the wild, if something happens to them and they do go extinct, it's the captive bred populations that we can draw from to try to reintroduce and repropagate that species in their native land. So that's what we're doing with these guys. We'd love to take some of them back, especially if their numbers continue to drop like they do. We've got great genetic diversity. We found that out with our genomics research project with the Smithsonian. We have the genetic diversity, we have the numbers, and if they ever need any help over there, we've got the individuals for them. So really big species out here. We're happy to see them, and it's a good project.